G'day guys, DYLIEDOG here. Now I'm starting off this video with a massive statement. Season 9 or Apex Legends Legacy has been the worst season in Apex Legends history. Yes, that is a massive statement that I have made today, but we're going to be going over in this video the hype that Season 9 had and the reality that Respawn have massively underdelivered. Now today we'll be bringing up 3 of the biggest problems that Season 9 has had. Firstly, arenas. Secondly, the content we have got throughout the season. And last of all, the cheaters, hackers and server issues we have had to endure throughout the season. Now, Season 9 started off with a massive hype, nothing that we'd never really seen before in Apex Legends. With an awesome new legend, the introduction of the most unique weapon to come to the game, and of course the massive introduction of the new Arenas mode. Which brings me to my first gripe of Season 9, which is Arenas. Now this is a new mode which Respawn gave so much hype for. A new way to play Apex without having to deal with the RNG gods. When it launched, I think everyone was hyped, including myself. Arenas had so much potential, but as the season went on, nothing was really touched. Now there are a lot of questions that I will be posing to Respawn in this video, and yes, I'm not that delusional. Of course I know that it is extremely unlikely that anyone at Respawn will see this video, but I feel like these questions need to be asked. So my first question is, why when you released Arenas this season, you did not plan anything else for the mode? Imagine COD multiplayer modes in Arenas, like TDM, Domination, Hardpoint, or just something. Essentially Respawn launched Arenas and left it to die. Only now do we know that there's a new map coming for Arenas, which is Overflow, which will be released in a few days from now. But I think now all the hype is gone for Arenas, and it really doesn't matter. But now let's move into our second point in this video, which is the content that we have received throughout the season. So let's put aside the cosmetics added in Season 9, because no one really plays Apex Legends to look at their inventory. But since the launch of Season 9, we have had a few Arena Flash events. We're currently having the Genesis Collection event, and we also have the Thrill Seeker event, which is the last event left in the season. So essentially, if you think about it, we've had 2 events throughout the season. So what is the new content that we have received? Well, we do have the Overflow map that is coming soon, and then we have, well, nothing else. We've had no new content other than 1 new Arenas map since the start of Season 9. Now, I'm not going to recount the return of the OG maps as new content. Now, these maps are great to see return, but this is nothing new. Now, I did bring up in a video way back at the start of June that Ryan Rigney informed us that June would be a dry month for content, but the July update is going to bring some good stuff to chew on. Now, I actually like Ryan Rigney as a developer. He's pretty open and always has good communication with the community. But let's be honest, this better be the best multiplayer map in gaming history, or else this statement is meaningless. But now let's get to my final point in this video, and to what I believe has made this actually the worst season in Apex history. And that is the amount of server issues, bugs, hackers, and cheaters which have taken over this season. Now this started at the beginning of Season 9. Now if you guys remember, way back at the start of the season, the first day of Season 9 was absolutely unplayable. Massive server problems, massive bugs, and only having to play as the starting 6 or 8 legends. We had a huge amount of hype for this season, but that was all countered by massive problems from day one. We also had a shocking season when it came to hackers and cheaters as well. We've had pro players being tortured by cheaters like Toofy, for example. Pro players have also tried to get Respawn to listen by starting the hashtag SaveApex ranked movement, which of course was met with the same response that we always love, which is we hate hackers as much as you guys do. And of course Respawn's signature line, we hear you. Honestly, EA Sports slogan of
EA Sports, it's in the game,
doesn't hold a candle to Respawn's slogan, we hear you. But look, we have had some slight improvements with some changes to fight DDoSes by adding a second person to help Connor Ford. But this game has made over $1 billion since its launch back in February of 2019. And until recently, Respawn have had 1 person in Connor Ford working against the fight against cheaters. Like, that is just an embarrassment. But to the cherry on top of the worst season ever is of course the server issues we have had as of late. Since the Genesis patch, day after day after day, we've had constant problems with the servers, and of course the Save Titanfall hacker who took down the game for an entire day. Now this was inexcusable for a hacker to do this, and I think this person should be taken to court over this matter. However, how does this even happen? It is insane that a game that is this big is able to get hacked to this extent. And by the way, from what I've heard, this could have been much worse for Respawn, and they are extremely lucky that this hacker didn't do extensive damage. And by the way, as of recording this video, over the past 10 to 11 days, 9 of those days have been riddled with issues. Now, if you guys think about every other season in Apex history, every single season we have had at least 1 LTM that is new, and Respawn trying to break new ground. Even in Season 5 and 6, which in the past have been known as the worst seasons to date, at least we have had the new quests in Season 5 and the Flashpoint LTM in Season 6, which was probably one of the best LTMs to date. At least it was something new, but this season we have had nothing new since the launch of the season. Now I don't just want to crap on the devs, but the people do have the right to complain that this is simply not good enough for a game that's made over $1 billion. I'm sick of the promise that big things are coming every single season, and it is met with 1 patch mid-season and maybe a store sale. Respawn, you have what I believe is the best game on the market. Why do you continue to make massive promises and under-deliver on the final product? product. Now with all the things I've mentioned in today's video, the new arena mode which has been given so much hype but has been left to go to dust, no new content throughout the entirety of Season 9, and the mass issues with hackers, cheaters and server problems, I can say without a doubt this is the worst season in Apex history. Now if you guys are wondering about my content for Apex, it's really the only reason why I've stuck with this game throughout the season. However, I have lost a lot of love for the game. When you get promised so much and delivered so little, it does take a toll. Now I'm still going to be trying to push out daily content for you guys because I really love to make the videos and read your comments, but there may be days where I just simply don't make a video because there is nothing to talk about. Now I'd like to say that Season 10 is going to be amazing and bring back my love for the game, which I once had, but I'm not exactly holding my breath for that. Now that is really all I have to say in this video, but because the person who originally won the heirloom giveaway has not claimed the prize, I have re-picked the winner, which is on screen right now. So congratulations to you, mate, and I have sent an email to you, so make sure to check your inbox. Now if the winner has not claimed the prize within 24 hours of this video going live, then I will choose a new winner. But I guess it is all from me, guys, so make sure to like, subscribe, do all those wonderful things. But anyway guys, DYLIEDOG will catch us all later.